All right. What's up, y'all? Welcome back. Sorry I haven't been posting too much lately. As y'all know, I ended up getting sick back in uh, February, and that knocked me off my feet for a good 3-4 weeks. And then once I got better, my mom ended up getting sick, and she had some medical issues that we wasn't aware of that led up to she had some heart issues and was having some kidney issues. So she's doing better now. They got her stable, and she's still in the hospital as of right now, but she's should be getting out within the next day or two. So I just been trying to stay busy and keep my mind off of stuff. So what I got going on now is my intake started leaking. I had a real bad leak on the back China rail, and I was like, well, I'm not going to take silicone and like smear it all over the place. I was like, the right way to do it is just take it off, reseal it. So I was going to go ahead and put my ported intake on, and I got to looking at the ported intake once I got it off, and I'll put a picture of up what I'm talking about. So basically what I ended up doing was I ended up taking too much off of this thing. I took these ports too low. So my cylinder head was sitting, the intake runner on the cylinder head was up just above. So basically, it would cause turbulence. So I set it on there, and I was like, man, I'm not even going to mess with it. I'm not even going to take that chance. I messed up. This probably could be fixed if if you fill it in with epoxy, or however they do it. But I didn't want to take the chance of putting it on and having issues. It would actually probably fit like a 205 cylinder head, CC cylinder head, probably perfectly. But these 180s I got, the runner comes just slightly up. Like I said, I'll post a picture of what I'm talking about, and I just didn't want to take the chance. So what I did is took this one off, and I ported it a little bit more to make it match the runners a lot better. Here, let me move that gasket. See if I can get you. I don't know if it's going to show or not. Yeah, there we go. Let's see if you can see that. I'm trying to show y'all what I got going on here. There we go. It matches a lot better than what it was. Let me see if I can get a good shot for y'all. If I can't, I'll put a picture up. There we go. I'll tell you what, let me turn that light off. Maybe you can see it better. No? It's not going to really show it. I'll put a picture of it up. Okay, so I'll just put a picture up of what I was talking about with this other intake that I ported. I totally messed up. The thing about it is I gasket matched it, but what I did was whenever I held the gasket up there, I had it too low, and I was just gasket matching. But whenever the gasket sits on the cylinder head perfectly, it's up about, I don't know, let's just say like 6 or 7, probably like 5 millimeters, I would say. So that's my fault, there's really nothing I could do about it. It really, excuse me, it needed to be up a little bit more, and I wouldn't have took so much off at the bottom here, and it would have been fine. But like I said, I'm not going to toss this intake. It can be fixed. But I'm not going to put the time and effort in it. If I ever get bigger set of runner cylinder heads or something like that, they might match up fine. But anyways, moving on. So I got a couple of things I want to touch base with y'all about. So I got my hands on an aluminum drive shaft. My brother found it on the Facebook Marketplace, and he sent me the link, and I contacted the guy the other day, and he picked it up for me, and then I just gave my brother the money for it. So it worked out. It was pretty good deal. I'll show you some pictures of that. I've actually already got it in the car, and it's pretty nice. Scored it for $100, and all I had to do was put my oh, here it is. This is the one that came out my car that I had balanced and everything. My flange that went on it for the rear end, I just had to take it off and then put it on the aluminum one, and everything was fine. So I'll save this one for another project. That's what's up, y'all. Hope y'all are doing well. Like I said, sorry I haven't been posting anything. It's just been kind of rough. Also, I've got the axles. They're ready to go in. I haven't did it yet. What else is there? Trying to think. Axles. I can't remember. I can't remember everything, y'all. It's been like almost a month since I've even picked up the phone to record, so so that's just a little update. I know it's not much, but I figured I'd let y'all know I'm alive. Just having some family medical issues, and it's always something. But so as far as the track goes, the first track event they had was March the 4th and 5th, that weekend, and it turns out it was a no prep. So even the test and tune ended up being no prep. And I had a friend of mine that went out, and he said he couldn't even get his car to hook up. So because I was going to plan on going out there, and then after he told me that, I was like, man, I'm not even going to. I mean, I should have went. Really, I should have went. But from what I understand, the way they were going to run the event was one side was prep and one side was no prep, and then that following day they had a no prep event. So I guess to keep them from having to scrape that one side of the track, they just decided to leave it all no prep. But I'm hoping to be able to get to the track within the next week or two. I really want to get the axles in, but I could always take it to the track and just not leave at that high of a RPM to try to hurt anything. But I'm the type of person, if I'm going to take it to the track, I'm going to lay it on the line. So, all right. So, another thing I got done is I've got my brace here mounted. Came down to where the sway bar used to be, got it hooked there, and then I came up to the back of the compressor bolt. Didn't have anywhere else really to mount it. I need to get a longer one because it's only going through about halfway now. So I do need to get a longer bolt so it goes all the way, and maybe even one so I can put a nut on the back side. That way I know it'll be okay. But it's in there, it's tight. Nothing moving around, so that's some insurance there. Got the intake back on. So from there I just need to eventually do the axles. So starting to move forward on this again, y'all, slowly but surely. I'm really dying to get to the track. soon. just to even run it like once or twice. So we'll see if I can make that happen soon. Alright, there's the aluminum drive shaft. It's probably hard to see, but it was in fairly good shape. I do need to put a new universal joint on this front yoke. And I noticed I'm getting a little bit of, let's see that motor oil? That's why I had to pull the intake, because of that China rail, silicone on the back China rail was leaking. And oh man, my back. Hang on, y'all. I'll show you what I was talking about. I just got everything sealed back up. Hopefully it won't leak no more. So I'm gonna let it sit for about 24 hours. And if you look back there, you see, like right there, I don't know if it's not really picking it up. Oh, there we go. See how it was leaking? It was going down. It's kind of hard to see, I know. But anyways, that's where it was leaking. That's where it was leaking at, and dripping down and then going back. You know, as you go down the road, the wind pushes everything back. So I just said, the hell with it, take it off. And I was going to go ahead and put the port intake on like I was saying, but then I set the intake on there and noticed that I just ported it too much, and my fault, you know. But I got it all back together. Hopefully it's sealed up this time. So we will see.